Hey there, Lauren LeMunyan here, and this is Please Don't Coach Me. I'm a master certified coach with over 4,000 hours coaching leaders from various industries and levels. So I'm going to break down something very simply because this has been bugging me. I've been seeing this pop up all over threads, and it is time to expose some bad actors in the coaching industry. Now, here's the reality. Anybody can say they're a coach. It is the wild, wild west. It is an unregulated industry, and anybody can smack coach on a website, on a business card. They can even say they're a certified coach. No joke. Now, I'm an ICF certified coach, which I think bears some weight, has some credibility, but there are people that can credential you that mean jack. They don't mean anything. And I did some digging because specifically there was a woman who posted on Thread. She was part of a local community, support group for businesses, and she was given a life coach to work with. So she works with this person and they start spouting off some crazy sauce, being judgmental, talking about her kids, talking about her family. Now, I'm going to break down what an ICF certified coach is because that's where my background is. But you need to know that not all coaches or even life coaches are created equally. And you've got to ask some good questions if you're looking for a coach or if you are out there looking to get certified as a coach, because anybody can say that they can credential you, but it actually doesn't mean anything unless it's from one of three governing bodies. In this situation, this woman was like, "What are you doing?" And it just didn't sit right. So she reported them to this group and they're like, "Well, yeah, this is who we have." So they didn't do their homework. And then the life coach follows up with her and says, "When are we booking our other session?" She's like, "We are not. You are not safe." And then today I saw someone post, and I commented on this, that there are people in the art space saying that they are brand coaches. They are marketing coaches, and they say they're certified too. Holy crap, y'all. Like, we got to put an end to this. Like, I need you all to use some very basic critical thinking skills. If someone says they are accredited, they are credentialed, ask them where from. Ask them, is it from a certifying body that is relevant, like ICF? There are so many groups out there that don't mean anything. I actually went on Udemy because I'm like, I gotta go dig around here because there are people doing weekend courses for $17. I paid a lot more. I will tell you 10 years ago, I spent almost $9,000 through a coaching school called IPAC. It's a lot more now, but they are an accredited training school through ICF. If you do not use ICF or any of these other groups, you are going to fall prey to these scam artists. Now, this company said that they will certify you as a life coach. And I'm like, who is the certifying body? And here's what I uncovered. It is a company called CPD, which stands for Certified Professional Development. That's all it says. It says that you have basically said that you provide professional development, not that you actually know how to coach, that you know how to hold up a code of ethics, that you know the core competencies, that you know what the difference is between therapy, consulting, advising, mentoring, and coaching. It is wild. I say this not because I think I'm holier than thou and high and mighty, but I'm saying this because there is real harm that people can do if they are not trained properly. And especially now when people are teetering on this edge of trauma, of high stress, of situations that are beyond just, how does that make you feel? And what do you want to accomplish? It is beyond just a framework. We have a standard of care that we have to uphold. And part of that is saying, you know what, this is out of the scope of coaching. I think that therapy is more appropriate. Or what it sounds like is you are really asking for a consultant. But when we muddy the waters and say that everybody is a coach because it feels sexy, it puts our clients in harm's way potentially. You have people who are making guarantees. There are people that are giving bad advice. And guess what? When the client follows that, you are now liable in doing that. And I guarantee that you probably don't have insurance that's going to back you up. Or what I think is more important, having a third party group like ICF who can vet that. Because guess what? If someone makes a complaint against me, they can do it through ICF. And ICF is going to evaluate the situation. They're going to be a neutral party to see, were the code of ethics violated? Were the core competencies violated? And they can either say, you know what, this is a false claim, or Lauren probably shouldn't have this credential anymore. We have to look at Who are we hiring and why are we hiring them? Are we hiring them because it sounds nice, because they have a list of testimonials on their website? Or are we actually asking the questions of, show me your process? Like, can you explain to me what your process is? Can you let me know what your training and your background is in? And if they're giving you a lot of sales pitchy stuff, it's usually because they have been trained by someone else. You probably made a boatload of money off of them too on kind of this MLM framework. I'm going to do another episode on the $300,000 LinkedIn coaching grift that I just uncovered. Holy crap, it is thick. But you got to do your homework. If you are looking for a coach, ask good questions. Where did you get your training? What's your coaching methodology? How do you coach people? What's your forte? And ask if they make any guarantees, because that's kind of like a trick question, because if they actually say that they make guarantees, they're probably not certified through ICF or another coaching organization. We can all get better if we raise our standards. You've got to invest in yourself if you're looking for an education in something that is so important and powerful in people's lives. This is not something that you should get in a weekend. It's not something that you can just sit online and watch a couple videos on. The work that we do as coaches, the reason that it's important and powerful and it makes such a change in people's lives is because we're going through the transformations ourselves and going through those trainings. We have to set aside all of our preconceived notions. We're not there to give advice. We are not there to judge. We are there to create the space to give observations of what we're seeing from our clients, to ask good questions that help to raise awareness. We're not there to give our framework. We're not there to teach. We're not there to do anything without the permission of the client. And the more that we allow these people who are really taking advantage of vulnerable populations, the more that this becomes a problem. So let's all do our homework, utilize that critical thinking, and, just report people if they don't look like they are legit, especially if there are organizations that are sponsoring them and are lifting them up and their platform up. Do what's right for you. Invest in yourself. And if it isn't a good fit, you have the option to opt out. So we'll see you on the next episode of Please Don't Coach Me. See you later.